First, I want to thank you for all of the hard work that you are already doing, being sworn in as our congressman, as our representative there in the nation's capital, and doing big things already. I mean, the American Rescue Plan. You already, about a week ago, you delivered it to President Biden's desk, and making moves already, brother.
He signed the pala, and it's time to get kala flowing into our people and to help people get through this pandemic right now.
Awesome. So talk a little bit about it and what it entails, the plan.
So there's 4 big takeaways for the American Rescue Plan that is now law. The first thing is we're going to put vaccines in arms. We're investing billions of dollars into vaccine procurement, a national vaccination distribution system. I was just at the pod down at Maui College yesterday with Chancellor Louis Hokoana. They're doing a fantastic job. And I would just encourage everybody on Maui County to get your vaccine as soon as you can. The sooner you get your vaccine, the sooner we can say ahui ho to COVID-19.
Exactly.
Second thing, we're going to put our keiki back in school. We know how difficult it's been for our kids to distance learn at home, figure out the Zoom, no more the iPad or the computer, no more the Wi-Fi. We got to get our keiki back in school. So we're going to do it as soon as we can, as safe as we can, make sure our teachers, our kumu, feel that they're in a safe environment for themselves. And I'm mahalo to the HSTA and the DOE for coming together with an agreement to get our kids back in school by the end of the 4th quarter. So hopefully by then, our K through 8th grade and eventually our K through 12th grade can get back in school. Third thing we're going to do, we're going to put money in people's pockets.
Amen.
You should be seeing it in your bank account if you have not already. If you make $80,000 or less and you're a single filer, you're going to get about a $1,400 check. It'll be scaled out after $75,000. If you're a married couple making $155,000, you're going to get a $1,400 stimulus check. It's going to phase out after $160,000. There's other things we're doing, cutting child poverty in half via the child tax credit, the earned income tax credit. For those of you that unfortunately have been furloughed or lost your job and are on the state's unemployment insurance right now, there's going to be a $300 plus up to that unemployment insurance. And then we're going to do one really important last thing is we're going to put people back in their jobs and keep people working through supporting small businesses, the payroll protection program, the paycheck support program, keeps people working, keeps people on their health care plans. Another thing I'll note is if you've lost your health care, there are 2 options available for you in this American Rescue Plan. One, we've made the Affordable Care Act cheaper for you to get onto if you want to get onto that. The second thing we've done is, for those of you who have lost your job, you know how expensive COBRA is.
It is.
And it's expensive. It can cost up to $2,000 for a family of 4 to be on COBRA. We just made COBRA free.
Wow.
100% free until the middle of September. So the bottom line is there should be nobody in Maui County who should be worried about health care.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you need help, you need some questions, feel free to call my Hilo office. By the way, I moved the office from Oahu to Hilo. First time ever that a neighbor island raised member of Congress is representing all of Maui County. And I also have 3 field representatives on Maui County. Molokai, Lanai, and Maui are covered. So mahalo nui loa.
You know, Congressman, I know that you're very busy and you're already hitting the ground running. And you are a native of Kona, right?
Miloli, South Kona.
Miloli, yes.
Kune. You wear ukulele.
Yeah, we never bring the ukulele.
Okay.
We brought the el filter, but we never bring the ukulele. You know, it is very important, I know, for our children to get back in schools, man. So, you know, that is a huge proponent of the plan that you have put. So, also, I wanted to ask you, our small businesses are really suffering too. How are we really going to do that, getting them back in business, getting it up? Of course, the vaccine.
Well, we for our small businesses, we put billions of dollars, which will flow through the SBA. So if you're a small business, you know, you've worked together or will or should be working together with the Small Business Association. And there's many different programs that they can apply to. Grants. Grants mean essentially free money. We're giving you money. You don't need to pay them back. And that's so you can keep your lights on, keep your businesses going, make up for lost revenue. And keep your employees on payroll. So that's really important because we know our small businesses are the lifeblood of our community. They're the heart and soul of our business community, and we need to make sure we support them. And like I said, hopefully with President Biden's leadership, with the majority of Americans being vaccinated, and again, get your vaccination, super important. by the summer, we can start looking at what we all remember our economy and what our island used to be like.
True.
Maybe we can, scale back a little bit on a tourist.
Right.
That, we welcome, we accommodate them, but, we also got to live here too.
Yeah.
So that's important.
And, always finding other ways to further our ohana.
Yeah.
I mean, tourism has been the main hub of our economy for so long. But I think, having the coronavirus, this pandemic come across, it has created other opportunities for us to look at and enter in, whether it's business or our ohana.
It is.
Yeah.
When faced with great obstacles and great challenges, people like my, bless his soul, Billy Kino, I would often say, there's opportunity. Always. You just got to be able to look through that and find that.
Exactly. Well, this is your time, I believe. Kaialiʻi Kahele, if you don't mind saying it, your proper name. My grandmother taught me.
You said it beautifully.
Yes.
Kaialiʻi Kahele.
Exactly. I know everybody call you Kai Kahele. Maybe up in the nation's capital, they don't can pronounce the whole thing.
Right. We're working on it.
Yeah.
And we did last month with Mahina Olelo Hawaii, which is what we got a chance to do last month. And educate my colleagues a little bit on our language, our beautiful language.
So do you use a little bit of our language while you're up there?
All the time. Absolutely. Any chance I get on the house floor, I try, get a little bit of Olelo Hawaii in there.
I would always address one Willie K as William. Yeah. And I always used to use his middle name, Avihilima Kahele, which is sorely missed throughout our community and here on the island of Maui. And I know he would be proud of what you are doing for our people. So
we've lost too many great people this past year. Billy, Willie, Kaulana Pakele, oh my goodness.
Oh, look, chicken skin, bro. Kaulana also was a very good friend of mine. So, did you fly yourself here? Because I know you're still a pilot, right?
Oh, my goodness. We went to Lanai for a couple of days before we came here. And yesterday, I've been telling my kids for a couple weeks, hey, we're going to ride this beautiful ferry. We're going to get to sail across the channel between Lanai and Maui, arrive in Lahaina, look at the island, see the whales jumping out of the water. Brother, was 20-foot swells yesterday. And I thought my breakfast was going to come out in one bag. My kids was holding on for dear life. And I never know if we was going to make them, but we made it.
Well, good thing you're an athlete and you've played volleyball. Still playing volleyball? Still trying to get some time in?
I try, but busy, but it's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah. I go to the gym, workout once in a while.
Well, you have a kuleana like no other, and we're very proud of you, brother, and very fortunate that you've made the time to come here on the island of Maui. I know it means a lot to our people and especially to our listeners being here this morning.
Yeah, I'm going to be here for a couple of days.
Awesome.
Getting together with Mayor Victorino.
Okay.
Spending about half the day with him today. We're going to go do some flood assessment damage. Structural damage of some bridges, inspect the dam, and see what we can do at the federal level to get some very needed money to Maui County.
Yeah.
So we can address that.
Well, with this pandemic, it's been very hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel or shine light on any places of darkness in our families, in our community. And with this plan, the American Rescue Plan, it's definitely shedding some light. And you being here, like I said, once again, is definitely shedding light too. So
I want to point out one last thing I just thought of, really important.
Of course.
In the American Rescue Plan that is different than the previous two COVID relief packages that have been passed by previous administration.
Right.
Well, the previous administration. Last March was the first one.
Yes.
Was about $2.2 trillion. And then in December, there was another rescue plan. But the one difference between those two plans and this one was it never appropriated any direct funds to counties and local municipalities. All the money went to the state, and then Governor Ige would decide how the counties got funds.
Wow.
This bill, the American Rescue Plan, appropriated $32.5 million directly to Maui County.
Nice.
It's not a pass-through to the state. We don't gotta, mahalo Governor Ige, but we don't gotta ask how much we're gonna get and pray. We're gonna get $32.5 million from Maui County. Mayor Victorino and the council will work together on figuring out where best those resources can go. And that's something that's really different about this plan that people on Maui should be excited about. And hopefully that means construction jobs. Hopefully that means putting people back to work. However, the mayor and the council work together and figure out where they can best deploy these funds.
Yeah. Once again, like I said, it's a bright light that has been shining. And that's a good point that you made there. And I thank you for that. Well, man, it's a pleasure. I would like to keep you here longer, brother, because we could probably talk forever.
That's right.
But,
That's okay.
I know you have a busy schedule, and you're always welcome here. Thank you so much. Congressman Kaialiʻi Kahele, best of luck to you. God bless you, brother.
Mahalo.
And thank you.
Ahoy.
I'll see you again.
Aloha.
All right.